Hey guys, welcome to KelTec. Welcome to my office. We wanted to show you something today that you've all been waiting for, anxiously for, and I know you've wanted to see videos on this particular product that we have coming out, and it's the KelTec safety glasses. The KelTec logo right there in the corner. I'm just kidding, we're not here to talk about glasses. We're here to talk about the KSG, the new KelTec shotgun. We introduced this at SHOT Show 2011, and we're finally getting around to do a video about it for you guys, and here it is. This is the OD green model. It will also, we are going to do this in a coyote tan color, and then of course we have the original all black version here, and this one does have some accessories on it just to give you an idea of what you can do with your shotgun once you get it. We will be shipping these at the end of the year, so keep your eyes peeled for that. All right, so for those of you that haven't heard of the KSG, we're going to talk about it a little bit here. And for those of you that have and you know the specs and everything already, just bear with me for a second. The gun holds 7 rounds in each tube. And you have the ability of putting one in the chamber, so that's 15 total rounds. It's 26.1 inches in total length. It has an 18.5-inch barrel. It comes standard with a full Picatinny rail on the top, and it also has this built-in Picatinny rail on the bottom of the stock here that comes with it. The barrel is threaded. And the gun is a bullpup design, so you load from the bottom, the back here and the aft of the gun, and the shells also eject out of the bottom here. To select between the tubes, you have a tube selector, left and right side here, and then there's a neutral position. So we're going to talk about some of the updates that we've done to the KSG. One of the most important updates we made was a trigger reset. We had a lot of questions about that, a lot of concerns about that at SHOT Show, especially with law enforcement personnel. We did go ahead and fix that. The original trigger assembly did not allow you to hold the trigger down while you were pumping the gun. So if you fired, and this gun has been safety checked by the way, and held the trigger down and pumped again and released the trigger, there was nothing there. It was dead trigger. So we fixed that. And I'll demonstrate that here on the model that has been updated. So pull the trigger, fires, pump it, still have the trigger down, let it go, it fires again. So we went ahead and fixed that. Trigger reset, it's all taken care of. You guys can rest easy about that. Also, ammunition management. We had some concerns. Some guys were curious as to know how much ammo they're going to have. So we went ahead and you can see these tubes here have no indicators. You can't really see, how much ammo you've got left in each tube. So we put cuts in the top of the tube, in the aft of the gun here. Right above your trigger hand. We also put them in the forward position up here on the top of the gun, and they're also on the bottom of the magazine tubes as well. So just with a quick glance down, you can see how many rounds you've got in your tubes, which is good to know because as I said, it is a dual tube shotgun, so you kind of need to know when to select the other tube. Let's see. The action release lever. Yes. On the original model, the action release was in front of the trigger guard. So it kind of made it a little bit dangerous for your finger to have to reach around on the front of the trigger guard right here and to pull the action back. I wasn't real comfortable with that myself, so when we got back from SHOT Show, we went ahead and fixed that and created this sort of butterfly release lever here, which is also ambidextrous. So all you have to do now is just a matter of sweeping your finger across the the trigger guard there, and you're good to go, ready for action. Choke adapters. We are in the process of trying to develop a quick release choke adapter for the threaded barrel for this gun, and that's in the works right now, so just kind of stay tuned and we'll get back to you guys on that one. Wasn't a major priority as far as updates go, but we are working on that, so just bear with us there. The gun does have a place for a sling, an attachment for either side of the gun for a 2-point sling. But we are also working on a single-point sling adapter, which will go. It's a pin that will replace this this assembly pin here, swivel pin. So it'll be just right in the perfect spot for your single-point sling. And like I said, we're developing that as well. So stay tuned for that. That'll be a really nice addition to the weapon. Okay, so using your tube selector switch here, as I mentioned before, when I start shooting the KSG, I prefer to have the tube selector towards my body, so I always load the magazine furthest away from my body first, which in this case is going to be the right side since I'm a right-handed shooter. So you put the selector to the right side of the tube, pop your rounds in. We'll just do 2 for demonstration purposes. And then I load them in the other side by putting the selector to the left tube. Now, if I put it into the neutral position, I can bring the action back, and I can manually load and chamber an extra round. And then I put my tube selector to the side that I want to fire from first. Firing.